Hey there YouTube, how's everyone doing? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. This is JL. I am just taking a look over here and wanted to show you my new mining rig. Finally got this bad boy up and running. Took about a month of actually finally getting all the parts and everything all together, getting the right fans. So just want to talk about my experience really quick. Building my first rig, some problems I ran into, and a few things I'm still dealing with now, trying to kind of work around and show you what's going on. So I am currently running G Miner. I have these four right here, currently running on Ethereum. Getting got a nice little LCD screen here, and I can't hold up too hard, but I'm essentially getting around 260 mega hash per second. I am so sorry, it's really difficult to see there. This thing does not know how to focus. However, just take my word on it. Got 260 mega hash running on here. Got two RX 580s, Sapphire and XFX. I also have a 3080 Ti Founders Edition and an EVGA 3090. On this bad boy, I replaced the thermal pads. However, I'm still having a heating issue with the VRAM. So there's one of the issues I'm running into. I'm still getting heat throttled at about it's right. VRAM temps are right around 110 degrees Celsius, 106 to 110 ranging, so it's still really hot. Gonna try getting some maybe the thermal pads that's on the back plate side, maybe trying to do that over the VRAM, see if that helps. Again, put new thermal paste, new thermal pads, still getting throttled. But that being said, you know, moving away from that, you notice I only got kind of 4 various GPUs right here. I got room for 8. I don't know why I'm not using enough here. Well, a few things. One, I want to worry about cooling a little bit. This 3080 and this 3090 develops a little bit of heat, and I'm a little bit limited by my fans. What I mean by that, well, my fans here, essentially I don't have many spots on the chassis itself, you know, for the fan. So I have 2 right in here, 2 plugged in. I got a 3rd fan, and that's kind of plugged on this side. It's a little harder to see next to the CPU fan. And I only have 1 more slot kind of right on this side for another fan, so I can put 1 more, but that still leaves me 1 blank spot. I think for right now I'm going to leave that closed because this particular motherboard, by the way, this is a Sabertooth 990 FX, I believe, is the name of the motherboard I have, an old Asus. Does not have any onboard graphics slot, so I had to use one of these in order to you know, get the display to show, so I can kind of make sure everything was running nice and smoothly. So I think for right now, this hasn't gotten thermal throttled too hard, but it is still running pretty hot, and I think I might be able to get a little more hash rate out of this. So I'm going to eventually take this guy off, see if I can't replace the thermal pads after doing a little due diligence, doing a little research, because that thing's a beauty. So for right now, I'm going to leave this fan off of here. However, the reason I didn't get all of these installed, why did I have all of them on here? Well, with this particular fan, this is called Antec. I just got it off Amazon. It was relatively inexpensive. A lot of these 3-pin connectors for the fans I didn't have. So essentially the fans came with 2 splitters, and it's one end is like a Molex connector, and then the other end splits into 3 receiving 3 pins. So I can essentially, on one of those splitters, put 3 fans on there. Yeah, if I put 3 fans right on that one, put it into a Molex connector, and it would work. I could get an adapter for a PCI slot. However, again, since I have 1 more slot here, I have this HDMI cord that would otherwise get in the way of another fan, and I have 1 more slot for that. I don't think I'm going to worry about that right now. It was a really weird Molex connector anyways, and I couldn't find too many adapters on Amazon, so really right now, not worth the hassle to me. I'm keeping all the temps relatively cool. I am in Florida, so it's a little hot to regulate some of the temperature, but it works well. It still doesn't overheat and everything. It's mostly the VRAM temps on the 3090 that I have to worry about, and that's more of a padding issue. So that being said, I'm not going to get any splitter for that. Now, another issue I had ran into was actually getting the right size fan. So I now have this very low profile CPU fan. However, I did get another one previously, one that I had bought before this one, and it was too big. This support, this little support metal beam right here for the GPUs. You know, again, this fan that I had previously was too high, so I got this new fan. Now this goes on great. I'm able to line up all the GPUs here, so that's great. So now I have a few other plans. I have 4 slots. Now, an issue I was running onto with this motherboard, I have about 6 various PCI slots here, and obviously all 4 of these are connected in via risers from GPUrisers.com risers. By the way, I'll show another video unboxing one of those real quick, a little POV video, just for funsies. And I have these 2 other slots right here. Now this one says a PCI X16, but after testing a lot, and I didn't know if I had a faulty riser, I didn't know if I had a faulty USB cord or anything. Turns out that I guess it's this particular slot just does not work or does not cooperate. So, you know, I have 2 other graphics cards. I also have my regular gaming PC and everything else. I have my 1080 MSI Armor, you know, that was refurbished, nice, just had that one for quite a while. And then I have another Sapphire Pulse, I believe, a Radeon, you know, RX 580. Added that in here because, again, because of the lack of the PCI slots that it would read on, if I tried putting it in that last one, the Sapphire, that 1080, none of it would have read on that. So I was finally waiting, and I finally got my delivery on Amazon, got this PCI splitter, a little 4-way splitter. So pop one of these bad boys in here. I'll test it later, see how well that works, at least try to get the other RX 580 out of my gaming / video editing PC and everything else and put it right into this rig. But yeah, so that's where I'm kind of at so far. If you saw that other GPU right there real quick, that's just a 1050 Ti. It's a 4 GB. Again, I have all these running on Ethereum, so where I could maybe throw that in and get barely hash, I barely get hashes anyways on that thing. I want to see if I can somehow try to get this on this rig, and I'm running this on Hive OS. And you know, I want to see what I can do about trying to maybe run Ravencoin or Ergo or some other low DAG file, you know, algorithm that particular card can run. I can run it all at the same time. That would be great. You know, I am running these 2 on ETH as well right now, and I'm going to keep this 1080 in here. I'm going to kind of throw the RX 580 under the rig. But we'll see how that goes. I'll have to watch some more videos. This is just totally speculative. I wanted to throw this video together real quick. That being said, this being my first rig, you know, I see a lot of different YouTubers, you know, Red Panda Mining, one of my favorite ones. I know he likes to do a thing where he'll name his rigs after X-Men characters. So I know you have like the Juggernaut and the Banshee and a few other things. So I'm thinking this kind of appropriate. Kind of trying to piggyback off that thing. I know I'm not super original, but I think this is a little bit of a monster, if you'd say. You know, it's got some power to it, but it's just jumbled from a bunch of random cards that I was able to get my grubby little hands on. That being said, I want to deem this the Frankenstein's rig. You know, maybe go after some horror monsters, or, you know, old-timey kind of, you know, maybe go for your Dracula or witches or something like that later. But I think Frankenrig is a good little starter. Again, got some little ragtag team of really mismatched cards here. Not one single card I own matches. Hopefully, you know, when GPUs come a little more available, I can start evening that out, making a lot more aesthetically pleasing rigs. I know my girlfriend is totally irritated by this and would love to at least make it look better, so that'll kind of be a bit of a side project. But that being said, guys, thanks for joining my video. I just, again, wanted to throw this together, just show you guys what I'm working with. First time miner, and again, got into this about a month and a half ago, was finally able to get everything here together and get it up and running and started. So I want to share that with you. I'll post a video later once I actually get the PCI splitter in there and give you guys a little bit of an update. Again, this is just for fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any comments, concerns, or if you even got a little suggestion on how I can get that 1050 Ti, maybe to run Ravencoin or Ergo or something like that, yeah, leave something in the description or the comments for me. I would love to get your input. Again, I'm a noob. I'm new to this, and I hope everyone's learning along with me. But that being said, guys, thank you so much for enjoying my video. Hope you're doing well. You know, be well, do your homework, and I hope you get lucky. Adios.